Many thanks for joining us in the newsroom. I am Annetta Felix. Osage Iseyamu has emerged winner of the primary election conducted by the All Progressives Congress to select a flag bearer in the Edo State governorship election. Chairman of the APC Primary Election Committee and Imo State Governor Senator Hope Uzodimma announced the results on Monday after members from 192 wards in the state came out to vote. Uzodimma said the election was a formality in accordance with the guidelines of the Independent National Electoral Commission, as the other aspirants had already stepped down before the polls. This is despite claims by self-acclaimed acting national chairman of the APC, Victor Gaidum, that the Edo primary election is illegal. Meanwhile, President Muhammadu Buhari has assured state governors elected on the platform of the All Progressives Congress that the crisis rocking the ruling party will soon be resolved. Chairman of the Progressives Governors Forum, Atiku Bagudu, disclosed this to State House correspondents shortly after leading some of his colleagues to a meeting with Buhari on the crisis at the presidential villa in Abuja. Bagudu, who's Kebbi State Governor, said after listening to them attentively, Buhari assured that all issues causing internal rancor within the APC would soon be sorted out. Amid the crisis rocking the ruling party, a former Attorney General of Rivers State, Wogu Bombs, has been sworn in as Deputy National Secretary of the All Progressives Congress. Bombs will take over from Victor Gaidum, who was suspended over the weekend for anti-party activities. Bombs replaces the expelled former Deputy National Secretary, Victor Gaidum, who resigned to contest as the Deputy Governorship candidate of Rivers State during the 2019 general elections. The swearing-in ceremony took place at the party's National Secretariat on Monday in the Federal Capital Territory. Meanwhile, some members of the All Progressives Congress have asked President Muhammadu Buhari and the National Executive Committee to dissolve the National Working Committee of the party. The protesters, who besieged the National Secretariat of the party in Abuja on Monday, accused the National Working Committee of destroying and dividing the party. The group, under the aegis of concerned APC members and the current NWC, has failed in its duties. Addressing journalists, Opoku Ogenyi, leader of the group, said the leadership tussle has ridiculed the party in the eyes of the public, and the working committee must be dissolved before it kills the party completely. The Kaduna State government has denied reports that some 600 militias have set up camp on Zangang Hills in Kaura local government area of the state. The State Commissioner, Ministry of Internal Affairs and Home Affairs, Mr. Samuel Aruan, gave the clarification in a statement on Monday. He said an intensive military patrol found no bandits on Zangang Hills as claimed by two youth groups on Sunday. The government, however, urged citizens with credible information on any criminal activity, including bandits, to report to security agencies and government for prompt action. We'll take a break here and we'll be right back. To stay with us.
Corruption not in my country.
Mr. John! Mr. John! What is it now?
What is it?
Please turn down the volume of your music. It's too loud.
And how is that your business?
It is disturbing me. I can't sleep.
And the same way you are disturbing my right to good music and where I enjoy it. Eh? What's wrong with you? Is any other person complaining?
Maybe we thought that you have lost your mind. Are you having a party?
I'm just respecting you, sir. You remember I've paid my husband too.
You will not understand why we are complaining, because you do not care about other people except yourself. Look, the transformation we need in this country begins in this compound.
Yes, now.
From you, and I. This, your selfishness, is an offshoot of corruption. And corruption,
not in my country.
You know, go to your bank. Go.
Corruption not in my country.
Hi guys. Oh, how you doing? No. Every way, everything.
I no fit shake you. You know they read.
Now believe this corruption. You no fit touch black man. If you like, gather the whole Niger, come together, make the cough. Nothing.
Which one you want?
Give me V&D.
Aha. I beg, get small pieces.
How much you want to give him?
Give me 200. Take your change now, Ruby.
No day town. No worry, that's right.
My people, this coronavirus, na serious matter. Oh. You see this virus, so e no get leg. Now we dey waka kurukere, no waka around make the virus for die. No forget, say, the betterment of our people. Now for your handy day.
This message is from the Akinfade Foundation in partnership with the National Orientation Agency with support from MacArthur Foundation.
The National Center for Disease Control (NCDC) has confirmed 1 new death and 14 confirmed cases of coronavirus in Bayelsa. Giving further details, John Stowe, Director of Public Health and a member of State COVID-19 Task Force, said the new death brings the total number of deaths in the state to 10. The director said that with the new 14 cases, the state now has 169 confirmed cases. Active cases stand at 130, while discharged cases are 29. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has decried the increase in daily cases of the coronavirus pandemic in the state, saying Rivers is gradually becoming the epicenter of the virus in the South-South. Speaking in Port Harcourt over the weekend, Wike said the state recorded 866 positive cases out of 2,572 tested samples and 30 deaths, including prominent persons. He added that 356 persons recovered and were discharged from treatment. Meanwhile, the former Director General, Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA, Dakuku Peterside, has called on the government to establish more testing centers across the state following the increasing number of positive COVID-19 cases. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority has said airports and airlines in the country are not yet fully ready to resume operations. Latest statistics from NCAA on Sunday showed that while airlines were about 70% prepared for resumption, domestic airports were 57.83% ready. The data also showed that air navigation service providers were about 80% prepared. Ground handlers were judged the readiest operators in the sector. The General Manager, Public Relations Department, NCAA, says the regulator is still engaging operators in the sector to address certain issues before they commence flight operations. Let's take a break here and we'll be right back. The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has endorsed Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala for the position of Director General of the World Trade Organization, WTO. In a statement signed by Mamadou Issoufou, ECOWAS president, the regional body said heads of state and government acknowledged the nomination of Okonjo-Iweala as Nigeria's candidate. On June 4th, President Muhammadu Buhari approved the nomination of Okonjo-Iweala, former coordinating minister for the economy, for the top WTO job. ECOWAS called on other African leaders to back Okonjo-Iweala, who Issoufou referred to as a fearless reformer. Okonjo-Iweala's nomination has been commended by top officials, including Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, former Liberian president. Prosecutors at the International Criminal Court (ICC) have alleged that grave errors were made in the acquittal of former Ivory Coast President Laurent Gbagbo as they begin their bid to overturn the decision at an appeal hearing on Monday. The ICC, the world's first permanent war crimes court, said in January last year that prosecutors had failed to prove any case against Gbagbo. Prosecutors at the Hague-based court in the Netherlands have appealed the decision mainly on procedural grounds, arguing that there were legal faults with the way the decision was announced and the way evidence was assessed. In their appeal, the prosecutors are seeking a retrial for Gbagbo on charges of crimes against humanity for his role in post-election violence in Ivory Coast in 2010 to 2011. Monday's hearing was streamed online as the ICC is closed due to measures aimed at curbing the spread of the novel coronavirus. Spanish top flight side Real Betis have sacked coach Juan Federer, also known as Ruby, just 3 matches into the resumption of La Liga. Saturday's 1-0 defeat at Athletic Bilbao left the club 14th in the table, 8 points clear of the relegation places with 8 matches to play. Sports director Alexis Trujillo, who played more than 220 games for Betis, will take over until the end of the season, with Betis next in action against bottom club Espanyol on Thursday. And that's it on the newsroom. Thank you for watching.